Welcome back to the Kentucky 225. Nelson Piquet Jr. gives up the lead to come to pit road. 2.5 seconds worth of fuel and a quick wedge adjustment. No tires for the 8. We'll see where it puts him back onto the racetrack. Is he going to be close to the leader, guys?
Well, right now, Todd Bodine is your race leader. He will have to come to pit road, as well as his teammate Brendan Gaughan. Piquet Jr., it's going to be close to find out if he and Ron Hornaday will be able to battle it out for this lead or win.
See Todd running low, waving his hand, coming to pit road, just letting Timothy Peters there behind him know what his plans are.
Todd's awfully slow there.
We saw Piquet. He looked fast when he got to that cone. I guess he got to slow down. I'm not hearing a penalty for Piquet, but darn, that was close, I think.
It's going to be our race leader right there at the left of your screen, Ron Hornaday. He has about a second lead right now on Austin Dillon, who's running in the second spot.
And he ran a faster lap time than Dillon that last time too, Phil. So they're going to have a heck of a time getting Ron up out of this 2 truck if they're planning on it before the year's over.
Your top 3 have enough fuel. They can make it all the way. Hornaday, Austin Dillon, James Buescher will easily be able to make it on fuel. Let's go back trackside to Ray.
Real quick splash for the Valvoline Tundra for Todd Bodine. They have thrown everything and the kitchen sink at this truck tonight, but he said it is just way too loose. Not going to be a contender for the win tonight for Bodine.
Austin Dillon, last lap by, was the fastest on the racetrack, but he's got a lot of gap. He's got a gain on Hornaday. 9/10 of a second as we have just 9 laps to go.
That's just a 10th of a lap, isn't it?
Yeah, and he got just that, a 10th last time by, Phil. So he has some speed on Ron on that last trip around the track.
Going to have some traffic to deal with. There's 4 trucks right now running in front of Ron Hornaday. I'm not sure he's going to get him this lap. If not this lap, though, he'll get him next lap.
There it is again. Austin Dillon faster than Hornaday that time by. Closing the gap with just 8 laps to go.
It's going to be tight, Phil. But you know, Hornaday's racing toward victory tonight with a fast truck. We saw him win Atlanta on pit strategy. I know win number 50 with a fast truck would mean the world to Ron.
How about this traffic right here? Now look at Austin Dillon close up in traffic.
Hornaday trying to get by his teammate Cale Gale. Austin Dillon closing the gap now. Almost to the back bumper and to the back bumper of Hornaday. Here's the battle for the lead.
Yeah, traffic was the key right there. Now they're going to move around Joey Coulter. Austin in the tire tracks of Ron Hornaday.
I like the way Hornaday entered turn 1. He knew Coulter would be an issue. Went in a little bit high. Austin looked under him, but Ron made the run around Coulter and held Austin off.
Hornaday, a gap once again, looking for his 50th win in the Camping World Truck Series. Austin Dillon.
Put a gap on Austin there through the traffic. That was a veteran move and a solid move by Ron Hornaday down in turn 1.
Gained about 3/10 of a second that time on Austin. Austin's going to try to fight back using a little bit higher line right now. They're pulling up on the back of Todd Bodine. Todd doesn't want to go a lap down. He's the last truck on the lead lap right now.
Ron's able to get to the bottom of Todd in 3 and 4, but he's not going to be able to clear him. Yes, Todd gives him a break.
Look at the momentum Austin's going to have when he gets there.
A little bobble by Hornaday at the bottom of the racetrack allows Dillon to close the gap once again. That time by 2/10 of a second separate 1 and 2.
I believe Todd Bodine gave Ron a break there. Ron was stuck to the inside. Maybe Todd rolls out of the gas a little bit. It did break Ron's momentum, but it could have been a lot worse.
This is what Austin Dillon needs. He needs a longer run. That's where he's been fastest. When he gets into his rhythm, he's able to go faster than anybody on the racetrack.
We've got less than 5 laps to go here. Coming down to 4 laps to go. He's not going to get a longer run.
4 laps remaining when they cross the stripe. The difference between 1 and 2. 3. So Hornaday a little quicker that lap, able to put some distance between he and Austin Dillon.
But look at Austin down on the bottom of the track in 1 and 2. Gained some ground on Hornaday.
Austin pulls in with a couple truck links right now.
Oh, this is good stuff here. A couple of guys flat out right now, Phil, racing for the win. You got the young man, Austin Dillon, chasing the veteran, Ron Hornaday, looking for win number 50. Austin Dillon's looking for his first championship this year.
First championship and 4th Truck Series win. His last win came earlier this year at Chicagoland, and it was a monumental win. He was able to beat Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Now, if he can beat the most wins ever in the Truck Series.
Did you like those differing lines you saw there, Phil? Ron ran in just a little bit high and slower and then exited hard. Austin did the opposite. He went in strong, but he lost the nose leaving the corner.
I think right now I'd like to have the momentum leaving the corner right now. Ron Hornaday able to hold him off now. Just 2 to go.
2 laps remaining. Hornaday 3 miles away from win number 50. Austin Dillon still 0.4 of a second back from Hornaday.
Doesn't look like lap traffic is going to play a factor in this race. It's just a couple of cats giving it all they got.
Just heard Andy Houston say beat him on exit. Beat him on exit.
And he saw the same thing we saw. He saw Ron pull out at the exit of the corner.
White flag goes in the air. 1 lap remaining at Kentucky.
Been a lot of different drivers winning that 2-truck this year. Will Ron Hornaday's name be added to that list?
What about Ron stepping up and saying, I can drive this 2-truck to victory lane as well? He's got about 10 truck lengths on Austin Dillon as they head into 3.
Hornaday 2 wins already this season. Texas and Atlanta, both 1.5 mile tracks. Will he add Kentucky to it? This will be his 3rd win in Kentucky if he holds on. Coming out of 4, Ron Hornaday wins career race number 50.
Thank you. Gosh darn, guys. You guys are awesome. Good pit call.
How about that? Do you think after 49 previous ones, he's still pretty happy, isn't he?
I bet you none of them feels any better than this one, don't you think, Phil?
Absolutely.
His first win, April 8th, 1995 at Tucson Park. That's how far he has come in this series. From the very inception of the series in 1995 to now his 50th win, a monumental win.
He wants to know if he can burn it down.
Can I burn this thing down?
You don't hear that from Ron Hornaday very often, but then again, no one's ever won 50 races in this series.
And remember, this team is disbanding. Ron Hornaday right now does not have a ride for next year.
And this proves a whole lot to a lot of people, I think. People are whispering, you know, does Ron still have it? He just drove flat out to the victory. No strategy involved. Just drove the wheels off that truck and beat the fastest guy in the garage, Austin Dillon. I love Ron's accomplishment tonight.
No fuel strategy. No slowest truck on the racetrack at the end. The fastest truck on the racetrack at the end.
You look at the numbers. When Hornaday won that first race back in 1995, the guy who finished second in this race was 5. Austin Dillon, 5 years old back in 1995, and Hornaday has racked up 50 wins in the Camping World Truck Series.
You know, he's struggled in his 33 truck at times this season, like really loose. We've seen him bobbling around. Tonight he was bobbling, but he was bobbling, hauling the mail, wasn't he?
Sure was. He's going to gain a little bit of ground on the points. Austin Dillon will leave here with a point lead once again, but Ron has closed it up a little bit, only 42 behind now.
Again, a great manufacturers championship building between Chevrolet and Toyota. A great owners championship between Kevin Harvick Incorporated and Kyle Busch. And now the drivers championship, Hornaday with another win. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series on Speed is brought to you by Camping World and Good Sam RV Club. Everything for the RV lifestyle, including RVs, accessories, warranties, insurance, roadside assistance, and more. By AutoZone. Parts is just part of what we do. Get the zone, AutoZone. And Ram Trucks, designed, tested, and proven to be the best trucks we've built. Ram. Let's head to victory lane number 50 for Ron Hornaday.
Well, here comes the master. He climbs out. 4 championships. One that got away by only 7 points. But when you look back on all the accomplishments, maybe none quite as impressive as tonight at Kentucky Speedway. He said on the radio, good pit call, but also some awesome driving. How about that? What an accomplishment. Does it even sink into you just how amazing that is to get win number 50?
Thank you, Kevin Delana. This is so awesome. Give me Bruce and all these guys. I'm excited just going around the track. I'm tired of just that, but Hollywood Casinos, thanks for coming aboard. And it takes so many people, and the spoiler belt seat, that's bad. I mean, I felt that thing. It got sideways a couple times. Bruce tightened it up and really, really got the truck good. But Man, all through the year it takes a lot of people. Kroger, Huts Brother Pizza, Ream, Armored, Chevrolet.
How about this girl here in the pink?
She was with me every one of them. I can't say enough for Kevin Delaney believing in me, putting me in the 2 truck. At least got my 50th win. That's pretty darn cool. And I don't know what that does for points, but Hope Kell did pretty good to keep that 33 up there.
Big line of drivers coming in here to celebrate along with Ron Hornaday. An amazing accomplishment in NASCAR. He now has his 50th win in the Camping World Truck Series. Hermie?
Well, Austin, I know it's not what you wanted. Had led everything this all weekend long and come home second. Still a good run for you guys. Tell us about those last few laps, moving around your line, trying to get the job done.
Yeah, just trying everything, driving so hard, and right front just started pushing really bad. I got tight in traffic, and I could gain a lot on entry into the center to him. That was our only chance, really. Other than that, I just got so tight that last run, and the guys did a good job on pit road. We had a little problem with the water temp getting really high at one point, and I was worried about it, so I was backing off quite a bit, and that's where we lost some of our lead for getting on pit road. And you know, just it's close. I think Bass Pro Shops is a good point stay for us. Everybody's still close, so we'll go to Las Vegas, a place where we won at last year, and take the same truck and see if we can do it again.
And talk about that championship battle. First time you've really been in this position, you know, trying to defend, you know, your points title as well. How do you think you'll have to race, you know, points race and try to win some races as you head down the stretch?
I'm gonna have to do better on restarts. I don't know what our problem is. When I go to third, I get killed. We lose there. Other than that, you know, we're just keep doing what we're doing, finishing these races, staying out of trouble, getting them at the end. When we're there at the end, we'll have a shot at the championship.
That's Austin Dillon. He comes home second.
Thanks, Hermie. Take a look at our point standings. With 5 races remaining in the season, Austin Dillon has a 3-point lead over James Busher, 2 21-year-olds up top.
Yeah, and the 50-some-year-old said, don't count me out yet, y'all. I got a shot at you.
Hey, look at this top 5 right here. 3 of our top 5 finishes today in the top 5 in points. Ron Hornaday, our winner, now 42 points back.
Johnny Sauter, some issues on pit road, but was able to rebound for a 14th place finish, so it didn't kill him tonight.
A big, big night for Ron Hornaday. Able to grab his 50th win, continuing to set the records in the Camping World Truck Series.